What's going on, guys? Joe Bear here, and guess what? Today I'm gonna show you exactly how to use HighLevel to literally run your entire real estate wholesale business. So if you're a wholesaler, this video is for you. Whether you're brand new or you close a few deals or you're trying to scale your operation, get your notes and papers, start taking some notes. Let's get you set up with some automation. All right. Think about HighLevel when you want to automate your seller lead gen, motivated seller follow up, cash buyer lease building, assignment outreach, offer workflow, pipeline management, text blast campaigns, appointment setting, and even guess what? Dispo marketing. All right. You're able to do all this in one single platform. It's, I see it as like a wholesaling system, right? Where, the people who win aren't always the smartest. They're the most organized and the one that has systems. So in literally this tutorial, you could say, I'm going to give you a step by step, and, all you got to do is follow it. And then guess what? On top of it, at the end, I'm going to share to you access to a 30-day free trial of HighLevel, plus a free strategy call to have a team member set it up for you. All right. So let's get going. Let's jump in. Let's get the ball moving. Um, let's go. So what I've seen in the space is most wholesalers don't fail because they can't find deals. They're fail because they can't follow up consistently, right? You're stuck juggling cold calling, texting, driving for dollars, data lists, multiple CRM system, right? You got this here, you got that here, you missed messages, you forgotten leads. You've got a Google spreadsheet for buyers, sellers, trying to negotiate. All of that is happening while you're just trying to close that deal and stay sane. I know how that feel like. So a tool like HighLevel, think of it as like your one system to run your entire wholesaling pipeline, because that system can literally capture every seller's lead, can automatically follows up, and organize everything in one, right? All your conversation, tracks your offer, trigger task, so you can get things done on automation, help you build your cash buyer list, send your assignments to buyers, manage your marketing campaign, big one, nurturing cold leads via text and emails, automatically rebuild your pipeline without manual work, right? So think of it like this: your wholesaling becomes predictable and you've removed the chaos that's involved. So I'm going to share three systems that every wholesaler must automate. And I think HighLevel can really help you do that for your operations. Because with those three systems, you can really move quickly and become more predictable in terms of your revenue. So the first one is the seller lead system. Second one is your deal pipeline system. And the third one is your disposition system. All right. So let's break each one of these things down so you know exactly what to do. System number one, right? Your seller lead on automation. So think of like HighLevel, they let you generate and follow up with motivated sellers automatically. All right. You can create what we call a sell your house fast landing page. Drive traffic through it. You can even have a foreclosure, pre-foreclosure funnels. You can have an inherited property funnels. You can have a tax delinquent funnels. You can have a divorce relocation funnels. You can literally run Google ads to these funnels and FSBO funnels, and appointments funnels. So you can have all these different funnels. And then when the seller, you run ads, seller fill out a form, HighLevel instantly tag them by lead type, adds them to your seller pipeline, sends an automated text and email to them, send a voicemail drop, right? Send in a nurturing email, starts with like a multi-day follow-up sequence, and then offers your calendar link so they can book a time to speak to you or someone in your team and notify you immediately, right? So when somebody reach the seller first win the deal, right? So whoever wins, we reach out first wins it. So now you're the one reaching out in seconds. Okay. So that's one. Number two, we talking about the deal pipeline. Okay. That's system number two. So think of it as every wholesaler should have a clean pipeline. Okay. And I'm thinking of like, think of like stages, right? You got new lead, you got contacted lead, you got motivated, you got appointment set, you got offer sent, negotiating, under contract, disposition phase, and then close or dead, right? And then you have a long-term nurturing campaign behind. So each stage can be triggered once that lead come through. They get a seller questionnaire, they fill that out, they book the appointment, they get an appointment reminder, they get an offer follow-up, contract is being delivered, and they get a next step text message that comes in. Then you can have your VA help manage that process for you. All right. So I'll give you guys an example. Picture this, right? If you send an offer, HighLevel automatically do this. Day one, they get an email or text just confirming you received my offer. Day three, and this is all automated, by the way. Happy to answer any questions you have. Day seven, still interested in selling. Day 10, market condition updates. So you literally have these things on automation so you can stay top of mind. So now your pipeline becomes a machine, right? You're not guessing who needs what because you can see all the data right in HighLevel. Okay. System number three is a cash buyer and disposition automation. To me, this is where deals get closed. Because think about this, you can use HighLevel to build your cash buyer list. Then you segment that by buying criteria, right? Then you're able to send out text messages and emails about new properties that's ready on market. You send custom property pages, you track who opens them and who clicks. You automatically set up follow up with interested buyers. Imagine sending out your next deal and instantly knowing, who clicked, who viewed, who responded, and who's serious in working with you and who's ready to make you an offer right away. All that automated. Boom, 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 boom. That means faster assignment, faster closing, fewer deals falling through the cracks because you have a system that's automated that can run it over and over again. And imagine you're doing everything right now using platforms like Podio, Google Sheets, call tools, dialers, separate texting, separate emails, all those tools. You don't need any of them anymore, right? You get everything replaced by one simple platform, HighLevel. And in 60 days, you can literally cut all those different software subscriptions. So you're saving money. Your follow up time dropped from hours to seconds because you could automate it by leveraging AI on HighLevel. You're able to reactivate your old leads. You're able to close more deals. And you have a VA that helps you manage everything in the back end. So now you finally feel like you're back in control. So if you're able to do that, your whole selling business runs smoother when your backend is a chaos. So I'm gonna also give you two specific creative strategies that I don't see a lot of people using. Honestly, I don't think I've seen anybody use these. So grab pen and paper if you haven't been taking notes, grab those. First strategy is think of like an AI seller motivation detector system. To me, this one is crazy. Basically, what you can do is you could set up conversation AI on HighLevel to analyze sellers' response. So based on how they reply to you, it will help you kind of detect the next way to go. So let's say a seller said, I'm considering selling, but typing depends on my situation. The AI can score the motivation, low, medium, high, and so that can kind of, give you priority. Then HighLevel automatically, if they're low, send them some educational nurturing sequence. So they go to that funnel. If they're medium, books an appointment so you guys can see how you can close the deal. If they're high, you get a notification right away. It's a hot lead. Maybe your VA jump on the phone with them and have that first triage questions answered. You focus only on people who are serious so you don't waste time with dead leads. All right. I think that can be huge if you use it properly. Now, second strategy, we could call this like the instant cash buyer verification funnel. So most wholesalers that I know, they manually verify buyers, right? Why don't you automate that with HighLevel? You create your buyer verification workflow. Step one, buyer fill out a criteria form. Right? You have all the questions in there to answer all the questions. Step two, HighLevel send document requests, funds, LLC, etc. Boom. Step three, the AI follow-ups until items are received. Step four, approved buyers get added to a VIP buyer list. Step five, VIP buyers get deals first before your main list. That's huge, right? And now you have quality buyers, faster assignments, fewer tire kickers, and a real database of closers, right? And guess what? It's all automated right on HighLevel. So HighLevel become your tech, right? Your system that runs your machine, and then you hire VAs to help with the operation. Think of having a VA that can follow up with sellers when it comes to texting in addition to HighLevel. Update the pipeline, sending the contracts, pulling the comps, managing skip trace lists, make sure everything is correct there, building funnels, managing buyers lists, right? Help with scheduling appointments with hot leads, nurture old leads, make sure that the blasts are being sent out, set up all that system in the back end, like I'm talking about, right? Your job is to negotiate, make offers, close deals. Your VA job is to do everything else, right? So that's the way you got to see it. You got HighLevel VA and yourself, and you guys able to run this whole thing. So if you're serious about running a real wholesaling business, not just hustling for your next deal, listen, I believe HighLevel is one of the most powerful tools that you can use right now because it gives you that all-in-one, and all the strategies I share, you can automatically implement them in there. And to make things a bit easier, I've added the link to a 30-day free trial that you can take advantage of right away, right? So you can take advantage of that, and that can get you up and running. And on top of it, you get a free strategy call with my team where we can provide you with a VA to set up a system, a VA to help you run the system, a VA to handles all the calls and follow-ups. So now you have a team in addition to having the right system, and now you're set. You can really get this thing moving. You can have all your pipeline workflow, your offer reminder, your Dispo automation, cash buyer text blast system, literally have all this set up and ready to go. So click the link, take advantage of that free trial. All right, sign up for that right away, 30 days. And during this 30 days, our VA can set up all those systems for you so that, by after 30 days, you're ready to rock and roll. Your business become more predictable, automated, and a scalable machine. So if this is you, click the link. Can't wait to work with you. Can't wait to hear from you. Cheers.